So we're following up a book with another book, and the start of another book series. Now, with this one, I have a little bit of a confession to make in terms of my own personal taste in novels. I have an extreme distaste for YA novels, but there's a reason for that. It's mostly because of how I experience them and how the most notable ones are often pretty much the same damn thing, or the most popularized ones are the most very same damn thing. There's always one kid, normally a teenage girl, and they're the special, given a special power, ability, mentality, or privilege that no one else in their world has, and they can use that specialness to help save the world from the terrible adults so the teenagers can, be the ones to lead the future and all that kind of crap. And it's really annoying how often these stories are pumped out. I won't blame the writers or publishers, you gotta work with what sells, but my god, is it tiring to see every other story come out. And you can almost tell what books that turned into movies are originally YA novels because they're all the goddamn same. A dystopian setting with the special saving the world alongside their love interest. And it's always the goddamn same. And the special never knows that they're the special until someone points out that they're the special. And I'm ranting, I shouldn't be ranting, I need to move on. But yeah, that's why I have a distaste for YA novels. It's not the books themselves, it's that damn formula that almost made me spend this video ranting about it. But, having delved into the genre of YA, or the YA section of my local Barnes& & Noble, or in this case Amazon, I've come to realize what I actually hate is exactly that formula, and not the YA novels themselves, as I've actually managed to find a number of books that avoid this formula and are generally likable, and this is of course one of them. Novice of the Summoner trilogy, written by Turin Matharu, and dear God, I hope I pronounced that right, forgive me if I didn't. The story follows Fletcher, an orphan blacksmith apprentice, just living his life, doing his best to live and make it pretty enjoyable, but he ends up meeting a discharged soldier and getting his hands on some mage's text. And while studying it out of curiosity, he accidentally summons a demon. As you do, while also accidentally assaulting a neighborhood asswipe who has come to kill him. Standard fare. Because of the incident with the asswipe, he's forced to flee his home village and travels to the Adept Military Academy, Adept being another word for mage. Basically because he really doesn't have much of a choice, he needs somewhere to live. Anyway, while there, Fletcher himself finds a bunch of race politics dealing with the elves, the dwarves, and the humans being assholes, as well as a minor conspiracy involving the nobility, and a lot of race politics. Like, a lot of race politics involving the dwarves pop up every so often. Yeah, discrimination of the elves and dwarves is a major subject, and it comes up a lot throughout the text, including people assailing them and just how cruel the police are to dwarves in particular, because of dwarves' tendency to have uprisings. Because humans are assholes in this story. Well, most humans are assholes in this story. Now, there is an overarching story about a war with the orcs, but considering that is more of an this is more of an introductory novel, that's actually more of a backstory element in this particular book, Novice. But I'm pretty sure it will be handled in the next book, considering this is a trilogy, and the next one probably deals with the Orc War stuff. It's an important plot detail, and it's pretty much on the front of most characters' minds, and its effects are actually felt pretty much everywhere throughout the course of the story. It's just that we never experienced said Orc War ourselves in plotline. It's just, a background element that informs most of the characters' actions. Fletcher himself comes off as a pretty likable, quick-witted boy who simply just wants to live a somewhat peaceful life, but again has no choice but to go with the military after an accident, which I'm pretty sure is a pretty relatable story, just having no other choice but the military. In the accident, while kind of his fault, but considering it was neighborhood asswipe, it's understandable why it happened. Out of the other characters, Othello, who's Fletcher's dwarven friend, often serves as the exposition regarding the dwarves' position, dwarven antics and stuff like that, as well as delivering well on the snark, often being the one to put other characters in their place with a quick word of mouth. Sylvia, however, is the elven counterpart, and serves as an early tsundere before warming up to Fletcher after he saves her life and then somewhat becomes a love interest, as well as showing Fletcher the elven perspective and being a group standard girl. Well, not, the girl is a girl, if you know what I mean by that. As for the antagonists, at least in this one book in particular, they're literally just different kinds of asswipes. I'm saying that word a lot in this one, but yeah, they pretty much just serve as other antagonistic nobility who just want to be, antagonistic nobility asswipes because they believe they're better than everybody just because they're nobles. And considering the fact that the original asswipe was the richest person in the village and practically a noble, it makes me wonder if every rich character that shows up in the story is going to be an asswipe. And of course, the class disparity between commoners and nobles is an important plot point. Of course it is. It's kind of annoying, but not unexpected. Overall, this is the actual book that made me realize the why subgenre isn't what I hate, it's that goddamn tempo that I keep seeing over and over again. And honestly, this is a pretty fun character journey with some enjoyable action scenes and some pretty decent character writing. So yeah, when it comes to, delving into YA, this one comes recommended. And I look forward to picking up this book's sequels as well as some other non-formulaic YA books sometime in the near future.